All right, y'all. Welcome to Find Lost versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So J. Cole decided to grace us with his presence with Clouds. So I'm gonna check it out. I know y'all been waiting for me to get to it because it's not official till your boy jump on it. All right, let's get it.
My niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing, right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up.
This is definitely a J. Cole style.
I'm
straight up, straight up, straight up. Let's go.
Please believe these flows teach egos to freeze and then recede. I'm C4 beneath your Jeep. The second you turn that keyhole, and heat blows. Your weak flows right out the water. The father, boy, I work smarter and harder. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. I charter unseen territories in order to push it farther than you niggas had ever thought of. I caught a lot of murder charges. Turn artists to martyrs. When I rock, dot turns to goddess. Fiends turn to kings. Dreams turn to things tangible. My hands are full with grants I pull from stanzas. No, I can't go slow. I'm Sandra Bull. Either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Snow Creed, a color that won't heed to the warning. The planet of shake when I'm performing. Tectonic plates from a place with text on it. Wait, so stay safe or get left with chest on your face. As death waits for your last of breath. I'ma pass the test. Yes, I'm a master chef. Wanna taste and pay for it. They claim they real, but they seldom straight for it. The pain I feel on my frame gets transmuted to a dangerous flame. I spit fire at the devil while the angels sing. The flow changed, but remains the same. I'm plain Jane, not a chain on my neck, but shine like baguettes. Ashamed not a flex to rhyme like the rest. My mind's quite depressed if I don't write these. I'm Spike Lee of the audio. Back in my barrio, parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio. Dodge shells, collect coins like a Mario, but this is not a game and experience. I'm serious, nigga. Straight up.
Hold the heck up, J. Cole. What are you doing, son? The flow is nasty. It is nasty. Let's go up to the chorus or whatever you want to call it. He says, my dudes be smoking on something loud, head to the clouds. Of course, the smoke, the marijuana smoke is loud, they head to the clouds. And this, I've been stepping out, tired of sticking out in the crowd. I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd. I ain't sticking out. Of course, you know, we had beef a while back between Sir Drake and Kendrick, and J. Cole was caught a stray in there, right? And he stepped out a little bit. You know what how that ended up, and he stepped out. So maybe he's saying I ain't been stepping out. I'm tired of sticking out in the crowd. Maybe they got something to do with that. But also gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. Gray hairs mean you're getting older, but also people get older, they get wiser. So I'm getting wiser, I'm aging quicker than I thought I would be. I realized that I ain't have to be out here doing this crazy stuff. I got a little smarter. So crazy on that part. Let's move down to the rap a little bit. He says, the father, the boy, I work smarter and harder. That goes back to the hook about the gray hairs. Crazy way he connected that together. Of course, the heat blows, your weak flows right out of the water. So he's still claiming his spot on the throne, so say. But then he says, my style got a restraining order. Don't bother. My style got a restraining order. Don't bother. Bars, restraining order, crazy. I push it farther than you ever thought. And then I love this bar. He talked about flow and speed. Then he says, I'm Sandra Bullock from the movie Speed. When she was in that bus and she slowed down, the bomb would detonate. He said, I'm Sandra Bullock, either proceed with speed or don't breathe. Because you move slow, if you slow down, the bus would explode. Crazy bar. The movie Speed. Go check it out if you hadn't seen it before. And then he says to the warning, the plate shake. The planet will shake like when I'm performing. The planet shakes. What happens when the planet shakes or earthquakes happen? The tectonic plates shake. And he says those plates from place to wear text on their waist, that is crazy. Let's move down to the bar that got my attention. I spit fire at the devil when angels sing. The flow changed, but Jermaine still the same. I'm the plain Jane. Of course, J. Cole is not really flashy. He just does his thing. He continues to body features and do things. He said, my flow may have changed a little bit. I may not be destroying everybody like I used to or want to, but I'm still the same dude, right? And then he said, I'm the Spike Lee of audio back in my barrio. Spike Lee is pretty much the curator or the pioneer for black culture in movies, right? So he said, I'm that dude. But then he says, parties got shot up, so I built up all my cardio, dodge shells, and collect coins like a Mario. But this is not a gaming experience. I'm serious. So again, let's think about parties shot up and built up my cardio. So you know that Drake had some fire shot at his crib during his whole incident, right? And then he says he dodged shells and collect like a Mario. Of course, Mario Brothers, the game, you jump over turtle shells or even bullet shells and dodge those in the game. But Mario also collect coins. Then he said, this is not a gaming experience. I'm serious. Kendrick Lamar just had the halftime show at the Super Bowl. And he had the whole game theme going on, right? Because he had a PlayStation controller like set. Game controller like set. So there goes the Mario, the coins, and the gaming experience. I'm serious. This is not a gaming experience. This is real life. People are getting destroyed because of this. Physically and literally. So crazy so far. I don't know what his angle is right now. I guess he's talking about you can be up in the clouds at any time. I don't know. But also the smoke. Do you want the smoke?
Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up.
I lost my audio.
I'm high, so I feel like that. Yeah, my niggas be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds, I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd. This world is changing. Right in front of me. Gray hairs, I'm aging quicker than I thought I'd be. I'm that bass in your trunk, the bullet that missed Trump, the gun that jammed, cause it seemed God had other plans. The son of man extending his hand, the son of Sam, and forgiveness for all of the homicides we witnessed. The over-dramatized, the traumatized with sickness, thrown in a pan and caramelized for richness, and served on a plate with sirloin steak to billionaires who don't care if the world's gonna break. Long as they make money off it, pain brings profit. One man gains it, soon as the next man lost it. There's a bridge you can walk to hear God talk, but there are real slim odds a rich man crosses, cause greed is a poisonous seed indeed. As it spreads like weeds through the mind's apple trees, I proceed with caution, and I'm not flossing. Unlike some, I'm not defined by my fortune, I'm defined by rhymes. Though I'm in my prime, there was times that I was down cause I thought I lost it, but no, lo and behold, as my poetry grows, I give all glory to God as the story unfolds. And the gray hairs that grow on my head will show. Ain't no time limit to get it, you ain't never too old, so keep hold of your dream, no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, well then it won't stay green. I seen babies turn fiends, addicted to the screen. The dad shares, cashiers replaced by machines. Don't buy, subscribe, so you could just stream your content like rent. You won't own a thing. Before long, all the songs the whole world sings will be generated by latest of AI regimes. As all of our favorite artists erased by a screen from the wayside. Hey, whatever happened to human beings?
Uncle Reverend Cole has came back to bless us with a joint that is relatable. He said the bass in your trunk, that bullet that missed who? The gun that jammed since it seemed God had other plans. The son of Sam extending his hand. The son of man extending his hand to the son of Sam in forgiveness for all the homicide we witnessed. All people are, I guess I'm saying all people, because like we have different viewpoints on there, but I guess I can say that forgiveness in God's eyes should be available, right? When does God turn off the hand of forgiveness? When does he say, you know what, you're not being forgiven anymore? When does that happen? At the judgment day, or when does that happen, right? So he's saying basically in forgiveness for all the homicides we witnessed. That's a slick bar. We'll get that back to that bar in a minute. Then he says over dramatized with sickness, thrown in the pan and caramelized for richness. One of my mentors told me that we profit off of dysfunction. The world profits off dysfunction. He said the world profits off pain. Same thing, right? Because it's a drug for every illness in the world, right? It's a pill or a machine or software for everything that you need. It's always a cure for that because there was an issue with it. Dysfunction, disorder. It's profit off of that. Even if you have to cause it yourself to make a cure. I'm just saying. But then he says one man gains it soon as the next man loses it, right? That's facts. But there's a bridge you can walk to hear God, but there's a few slim odds a rich man crosses it. It's a verse in the Bible that something about it's easy to get to heaven. It's not easy to get to heaven. Rich man's not going to get to heaven. The chance of a rich man getting to heaven is like a camel going through the eye of a needle. So basically, you're not going to be able to carry the rich with you to heaven, right? The chances are very slim that you're going to make it to heaven. That's go to Sunday school on that one, people. That's crazy. Greed is a poisonous seed indeed. Facts. Greed. It spreads like weeds across the minds of the apple trees. Facts. And apple trees are symbolic to what? Adam and Eve, right? The apple sin. Crazy way he put all that stuff together. He said, I give glory to God as the story unfolds and these gray hairs grow on my head will show. Ain't no time to get it. You ain't never too old. You ain't never too old to get it, right? Ain't never too old for you to change. But also ain't never too old for you to get the wrath. So hold your dreams no matter how it seems. If you don't water your lawn, it won't stay green. Going back to another Bible verse, faith without works is dead, right? You can believe you got grass, but if you don't water your grass or put in that work, it's not going to grow. Ain't nobody going to hand you anything. And then I love the part how he's aiming at the industry with all the Spotify's and Apple's music and all these different companies, YouTube. Don't buy, subscribe so you can get that. You can just stream. So you ain't got to buy anything. Just subscribe to Apple Music or Spotify or whatever. You ain't got to buy none of the music. You can just stream it. Crazy. Then I like at the end when he says, be generated. All your songs gonna be generated by AI soon. Not gonna be any real stuff out here anymore. How many of those songs you heard during the Drake and Kendrick beef? All these AI songs that you heard that popped up. As all your favorite artists will be erased by a screen. And by the way, what happened to human beings? Right. Your dad's cashier's been replaced by machines. You got self-checkout now. You got all these things at the airport. You got this thing. You just walk in and you scan your phone. You can buy stuff off the shelf. Don't talk to nobody and walk out. You ain't got to do anything. It's crazy.
I'm high, so I said it like that. Yeah.
My niggas be smoking on something loud.
Smoking on something loud.
Hey, Robert hurt your neck.
All right. I ain't trying to get these ads nothing. But anyway, that was it. Clouds. J. Cole is caught in this purgatory right now because some people, I haven't heard any reaction yet, but I'm betting you some people are saying, wait a minute, you still talking that middle child stuff, but you ran away from the beef. I don't look at it that way. Sometimes you get some advice and you take it. Right? Do you want to drag, I know, what's the guy's name? Colin Powell was asked about why he didn't run for any kind of political office, but he said he didn't want to drag his family into it. And sometimes you didn't want to get in some of these battles because look how far Kendrick took this battle with Drake. Destroyed him at the Super Bowl. Brought in SZA, Serena Williams. He had all these different things, and then supposedly that one thing, I saw somebody's breakdown video where they said the part in the light pole where it's supposed to be him up there was from a commercial where his ex-girl was in the commercial, somebody he tried to manipulate as well. So he had three ironic people, girls and females in his life portrayed in this, either actually there or portrayed to be there in this whole barrage on Drake, right? Demolition on Drake. So it was out there. So again, did J. Cole want to go through all that and drag his family through that? No. He's like, you know what? I'll sit this one out. And he did. So I have no problem with it. As you get older, you get smarter. And that was his boy anyway. Anyway, I'm done with all that. But anyway, Clouds, tell me how you like it. And just subscribe, man, and like and support the channel, man. Again, J. Cole has a playlist on my channel, I think. I had to check it out if he does or not. If he doesn't, it'll be one up soon. But anyway, check out all my J. Cole videos and other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.
Just like music.